to make any mistakes.
Here we have Tyson Fury, 20 years old, nicknamed the Gypsy King. He's perfect with an 8-0 record. A lot of people really high on this young heavyweight. And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
Red up visionaries.
Scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Let's get it.
Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the big heavyweight, undefeated in his campaign, with a record of 8 wins, no losses, with 7 wins coming by way
this stream I show you how to
At
win.
just 20 years of age, here is the young, undefeated heavyweight hopeful, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.
From Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing.
And this one has all of those. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That jab had to hurt. They exchanged punches. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. The counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Well done with that counter shot. Shot. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? You'd like to see more jabs. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Could not have gone. There's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Both men step back for just a moment. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's an old saying, a good big one will always beat a good little one.
There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Straight right just misses. Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Visionaries.
From this moment
Let's
forward,
go
he
then.
cannot afford to
In
lose
this
the
stream I
middleweight.
show you how to win.
Sometimes it can be the
Like,
sweetest sound.
comment, subscribe and enjoy.
Jab back.
Just
box
want and study this and it will help out no doubt.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nobody home with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Stepping around. Get out there and switch on. Get this
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag and now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about
The jab's working nice. That was 1-2 straight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Come on, let him back into the
Great round. Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loaded.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter punch. He blocks that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They both want the knockout. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good.
Switched southpaw for a second.
back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind.
Here we go in the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter. And down goes Fury. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes to the post, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again. They've got it.
Well done with that counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That counter punch caught him clean. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always cut. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round.
Oh my goodness, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. And Larry Holmes goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
How the heck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And shoot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's a counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it.
Thanks for stopping by.
There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Now to online competition. Thanks for supporting.